Welcome back to our show. As you all know, I'm Kitty, meow. And that song is also from the soundtrack Rockstar. It's a very good movie, and I suggest that everybody go see it. It's a very old movie. It has Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston in it, but it's really good. It's about a person who has a band, you know, anybody could have a band, who has dreams becoming a band called Steel Dragons. And it's a really good movie. It has its ups, it has its downs, but you know what? It comes together and it's a very good movie. And I really suggest everybody to see it. Yeah, and the soundtrack is also good.
The soundtrack is phenomenal.
But I'm also going to say something too. This is going to be our entertainment, music and movies. And music, everybody loves music. There's music everywhere. I mean, you turn around, turn on the radio, there's some music on. And movies, there's always going to be new movies out there. Also, my other good movie I liked was Grandma's Boy,
yeah. One of the
Adam Sandler. That is the funniest movie.
Movies.
I thought I was not going to like it because it has its, you know, drugs like pot in it and a lot of drinking. But, you know.
What do you expect? Not a lot of drinking.
But it's about gaming.
Yeah, the premise of the movie is weed and gaming.
And, you know, gaming, everybody plays games. Computer games, console games. I mean, there's so many games. And that movie I liked. Not because of what was in it, but Adam Sandler was a good director, though. He directed.
Well, he didn't direct it. He was one of the producers. It was what they call the Happy Madison production company that had produced that. So Adam was definitely one of the producers of that.
But that is also a good movie. Is there any new movies that's coming out that has caught your eyes?
I know a new movie coming out.
Okay, that was not funny.
That was hilarious.
Ward, it's a new movie coming out. If you ever seen what was his name or who he played? Was it from the guy from 300?
Oh, King Leonidas.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck is his name? I'm horrible at remembering names, but yeah, he played in Timeline with Paul Walker.
I love that movie. I love Paul Walker. He is like so hot.
Yeah, he's a pretty good looking dude. But yeah, he is starring in a new movie that's coming out. It's actually a remake of Escape from New York, originally with Kurt Russell, where he's going to play the part of Snake, which I definitely cannot wait for because he did such a hell of a job at playing Leonidas in 300, which 300 was for me, it was definitely the new Gladiator, and I watch it more than I ever watched Gladiator.
I don't like that movie, so...
Well, you're not really big on some of them epic movies. You did like Troy, though, and King Arthur. Well, King Arthur wasn't really a long epic.
Didn't like... I mean, I could stand it. King Arthur, on the other hand, I love that movie.
Yeah, King Arthur is a great movie. In fact, the guy who plays King Arthur, once again, not very good with names, and since this is our first show, I'm not too worried about being particular with names. He is playing in a new movie that starts the week after next, because it doesn't want to compete with Halloween. That's coming out. It's called Shoot 'Em Up, where he plays just looks like a crazy gunman. And I think the premise of the movie seems like is that he's found out this woman is being hunted by a professional killer, and he basically wants to defend her because he doesn't.
Is that the one with the
guy from Big and Fat Liar that the kid messes with?
No, I was actually thinking of Kevin Bacon's new one.
No, Kevin Bacon. Yeah, that's one from the director of Saw. Kevin Bacon. That's a new one coming out in later in September. I don't even remember the name of that one, but that one does definitely look good. The premise of that one as well is that there's a robbery that happens, and one of the guys kills his son, and well, the cops can only do so much, so he decides to take the law in his own hands, and the guys are threatening the rest of his family, so he decides he wants to go after him to stop them.
But here's another thing that I also want to bring up. Lindsay Lohan. I can't stand her. I loved the movies she played when she was a kid, Parent Trap. But
don't even
now
get me started on her.
I can't. Why?
The book needs to be chucked at her. Because, I mean, Paris Hilton hardly did, I mean, compared to what Lindsay has done and not spent any jail time, and then Paris, I mean, don't get me started on her either.
License suspended.
Oh, Lindsay's already been quoted as saying, hey, I'm a Hollywood actress, what the hell is anybody going to do to me? I can do whatever I want. It's like, okay, right there should be a big red flag that this girl ain't going to stop until somebody makes her stop.
Honestly, I think she needs the book thrown at her because, drinking and driving is definitely not something you want to do. It kills a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, it's a very, very deadly thing to do.
And if it doesn't kill you, it will hurt you. And if it doesn't hurt you, you're paralyzed. So, drinking and driving is not something you want to do. If you're drinking, please have a friend take you home. Or, either wait until, I don't know. But I can't stand her.
Yeah, drinking and driving is definitely a bad thing. It can definitely lead to this. Which is not something that is not a pretty sight. And too many people every year die from drinking and driving. Or actually just driving while intoxicated, period, I think. I mean, just about any drug you do will impair your driving. Even as much as a pothead and a son of some hippies, even weed will. I mean, weed is less worse for you than a lot of other drugs, but it can still impair your driving ability to drive. So doing any of that stuff is definitely bad for you. Don't want to do any of that and drive at the same time. All right. On that note, looks like we're running out of time here for today. What we'll go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and call it quits. And for our first show, we're just going to do a 30-minute one. And from here on out, we're hopefully going to be hitting the 1 hour mark. We'll be a little more organized. This is just our first one. There's a little bit more than just a test because I already kind of did a little 15-minute test show just to check it out, or actually 10-minute one, which you can go to youtube.com/Evil Clown Productions, and coming soon, evilclownproductions.com. And you'll be able to download all the shows and everything we'll put up there. We're going to do a weekly show, probably Sunday nights, and I'll have it up on the website on Monday. But once again, my name is Shaggy, and by my side, as always, the lovely Kitty.
And Meow.
Oh, behave.
All right, we'll go ahead and sign out for the day, and everybody take care of yourself and be safe.